What's good, y'all? I'm finna show y'all how I made the beat for Without It by Mizu. So I made this beat in December of last year. It took me a little under like 2 hours. It was like an hour and 40. And it was just like a plug and beat type of beat. So the first sound I used was Romantic Keys. This is like the third preset when you open it. And it just plays these chords throughout the whole thing. Um, I didn't really strum these so much as just like you can have it set to where it just kind of changes the velocities. And I mainly did that I think just so like the top of the chord stood out the most. And then I just layered it with this pad sound in Romantic Keys. And it's just like the same MIDI, but I just like using pads kind of to fill out more space. And yeah, it's got some EQ and some chorus on it. Then after, Big Strings 2 and SRX Orchestra. I didn't want it to get too repetitive personally, so that's why this note kind of changes. And it's not just like the same thing repeated. As for the fourth sound, it's this jazz guitar hall in XV. I like using this one a lot. It's just the same two bars repeated, and it plays mainly during like the intro. I think for this one too, it's just some reverb, delay, and EQ just to have more space for the other high end type of instruments and all the lows cut out. As for one of the leads, I got the only sign lead in Romantic Keys, and it just plays this MIDI. And as for the lead itself, it's just some of the low end turned down, delay and chorus. As for the sixth sound, it's gonna be this piccolo and purity. You hear it a lot in like 30 Nick and Yo Yard type of beats. For the velocities, I don't know why I changed them. I don't really know what like I was intending to do with that, but a lot of the time I'll just put LFO on my shit just so it sounds a little different. Looks like this is just panned to the right. Um, for this preset in specific, I think I just got some like lead preset, put it on, and turn one of the gross beats off. There's like another sound in the beat that uses like the same preset, but has both the gross beats on. For the seventh sound, it's this bell and XV. And it's just those two bars repeated. The bell mixing is pretty basic too. It's just some delay and a low end cut. As for the eighth sound, it's gonna be this other bell, and I'm pretty sure it's just mixed the same, um, albeit slightly quieter. And it just plays like literally two notes. Then after for the ninth sound, there's this Syrian guitar and XV. You probably hear in a lot of like Zangang type of beats. I think for a lot of my leads, they're kind of basic. This one isn't too crazy. Like it's really just the same thing repeated, but instead of kind of repeating itself here, it just goes down. Um, After that, I go to try and I guess this sign type of lead, and it just kind of plays in the background. And like I said, this is the same mixing as the piccolo just has both the gross beats on. And I think it has the love filter off. And then for the final sound in the melody, it's gonna be this choir type of pad, and it just plays like the same arp, but it goes up an octave in the latter half. The melody in context is gonna sound like this. I'll just play everything. And as for the drums, for the first sound, it's that one long throw 808. A lot of people like. Um, this one's not like the one. I guess not like the one everyone uses. It's a little bit different just in terms of the waveform. Like it's not that one Meta has that a lot of people I know use. I think it's called more like the Broke Boy 808 or some shit, but it just plays this MIDI. All right, let me go to pattern only. Pretty simple too. I think just because it was longer, I didn't want to put like hella notes everywhere. Got this plug clap. You hear it in like a lot of plug beats. Normal spot to put the clap. The snare. Pretty sure this is one of those Z snares, but like the attack is kind of delayed. Then after I got this the bed squeak type of thing. I like using this sometimes. I think it just gives it a little bit more movement. Usually just depends though if you have it play like both the parts. But this only plays like the first half. Then after that I got this Congo. And it just mainly plays towards the end of every 2 bars. I got this free Cuds perk. Shout out Cuds, big inspo. I was actually pretty bummed that he passed recently, but you know, shout out him. Rest in peace. And after that, I got the D Rich Open Hat, one of them. And for this MIDI too, it plays a little offset from the beginning, just so it doesn't like immediately hit on the each kind of like step. And that's really it. It just kind of plays at the beginning for every 808 pattern. Then we got this plug hi-hat. Then after that, we got a chant, and it just plays every bar. One thing I did do is I have the velocities kind of go a little up and then down, just so that kind of makes it change a little bit more as the track goes on. And in context, this is what all the drums sound like. And there are some background effects like some pitch ticks, bells, chain type of sounds. You got the plug white noise, pitch tick. This kind of plays in the middle of the hook as it goes from the like guitar and flute to the to the other guitar. Have these bells at the end. One of those chain type of effects, and then just a pitch tick again. That's really it. Like the whole arrangement, I think, is just this but repeated twice. Of course, you got the tag that plays in the beginning,
Cardi, Cardi, I fuck with you.
and yeah, that's how I made "Without It" by Mizu.
Cardi, Cardi, I fuck with you.